Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you my house, so let's get there. Place is called Dunnick House. No, it's not my house. I'm only joking. This place has been built 250 years ago, and a guy called Charles Anthony Pearson. The family's in there hiding from the coronavirus, but it looks like a really nice place. 26 bedroom in there, and I think it sold about 25 million back in 2012. So I'm now back in my office, in my studio. I was in fact looking for a proper Aston Martin, a limited vintage Aston Martin that I've been hearing that's located with that owner. But obviously I got chased out by the owner because I'm trespassing. On my way back, I noticed one of my neighbors in the neighborhood, I don't know the person, I drove by, and he got a brand new Aston Martin. What's going on, guys? Isn't it the crisis, people buying new cars? So that's back to the topic why I want to speak about Aston Martin today. The price has dropped from its IPO of £18 and now it's back to almost 50 pence. Yes, 50 pence. So the company is on the brink of bankruptcy. I-Class Aston Martin is high risk. No, wait. Super high risk. They're even higher risk than the likes of Carnival, EasyJet, BA, British Airlines or retail because they're on the real brink of bankruptcy. Regardless of COVID-19, people are not buying the cars. But things have changed. CEO has changed, board has changed. So in this video, I'm going to be discussing, is it still worth a punt, a buy on this high risk luxury or iconic brand called Aston Martin Lagonda. So see you soon. So what is Aston Martin Lagonda all about? So basically they're luxury or iconic car maker company, a made in Britain brand. They are around about 107, 110 year old company, really old. If you don't know Aston Martin, just listen to this music.
0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds. Tricks up the speed.
Do one more thing for me.
What do you have in mind?
Make me disappear.
The CEO, Andy Palmer, every time he appears on TV, I've looked at YouTube, all the stuff that he promised, we've never really seen. Money, investors' hard-earned cash has been pumped into his company, but nothing was being produced. People are disappointed, sales are dropping, cars are not being produced, and therefore it is almost at the end of Aston Martin. So today we are going to speak about
the ugly, the bad, and the good.
So let's get to the ugly. Like I mentioned, Andy Palmer not doing a great job. COVID-19 hitting banging sales. All the cars which they've promised are not being released. They're all being delayed. Bad debts are increasing. No electric vehicles is really looming when the likes of Tesla and Nikola and Neos are all in the media every single day. People want to see real electric cars. People want to see the environment being changed, being saved. Okay, and delay in the SUV. It's like Aston Martin is a high brand, high speed sports car. Why are they doing an SUV? Maybe perhaps they are going down the route of what they've seen in Jaguar E-Pace, Jaguar Pace, Jaguar's SUV doing really well. Lamborghini is doing it as well and they want to jump on the bandwagon. Andy Palmer, he comes from Nissan. He works in Nissan and Infiniti. So he's one of those car, big production cars, and now he's working on luxurious car. I don't think he's done a great job. And then delay in a James Bond movie. The only time once in 4 years, 5 years that Aston Martin get their the big bump advertisement, they're showing off of their latest car. Delay because of COVID-19. So nothing is going well for Aston Martin. The ugly, I can just name, I can go on and on and on. Now let's go to the bad, the financial, the numbers, the number crunching. So where did Aston Martin go wrong? Seriously, if you look at the case study for Ferrari went IPO and they have tripled their value since their IPO.
Ferrari are not selling any more than 20,000 cars a year. They're just making more exclusive. They spend money on different variation of the cars. They spend money on blockbustering their cars, the branding, improvement of the warehouse, improvement of their orders. They're getting things done in the modern day of the 21st century. So let's go to the good of Aston Martin. Honestly, I cannot find any good points. So that's it, guys. See ya. Bye. No, I'm joking. Seriously, it was hard to find the good. Just because it's worth about 50p a share and the potential to shoot up 10x, 20x. But you have to seek for the fundamentals. So I made a phone call. A couple of nights ago to my good mate, Martin Banks, who is a top-class mechanical engineer for the University of Strathclyde. And he is also a semi-professional, and he is a pro. He is a big fan of racing. He knows cars inside out. You could ask him anything, he tells. So I had to go to a real supercar fan, a guy who knows Formula 1, to tell me more about cars. In terms of engine, they're not the best. Is it a real luxury brand? Martin also said, no, he thinks it's iconic because of James Bond and the longevity of his brand. There's nothing. But when he started digging, there's 3 names I would like to share. 3 key names that might turn it around. Like I mentioned, Andy Palmer almost put the nail into the coffin for Aston Martin. But luckily, okay, the first name that I would like to bring up is a Canadian billionaire called Lawrence Stroll. So he came surface in January trying to save the company because the company is looking for $500 million. And he injected $182 million, buying 25% stake at £4 a share. So he owns 25% of Aston Martin. This man, he knows the Mercedes-Benz team really well, the Mercedes Formula 1 team really well. And then, in this billionaire, he started roping in another gentleman called Toto Wolff, another big player name in Formula 1, the guy who owns Mercedes in Formula 1. And he injected 37 million. He bought 5% of non-votable shares at 55 pence into Aston Martin to show confidence that they are here to support, they are here to help. And because of all that changes, they've kicked Andy Palmer out, and they're gonna put the big man in the Mercedes AMG, Tobias Morse, this big German guy, the big CEO, and he knows his stuff. And some people say he's a scary man. He's great on the media, by the way. You go to YouTube, he's great on the media, but he is a scary. He get things done. He knows his engine inside out. He knows his aerodynamics. He knows his color coordination, what he wants to do to a iconic brand like Aston Martin Lagoda. So these 3 names, hopefully they've come just right in time to turn things around. I think this is what the company needs. A new facelift, a new change. So this is what I think that might happen. So thanks to Martin Banks providing me all the support, and also the fact that Aston Martin might play a bigger role in Formula 1 as well. Another branding in the market, another branding for awareness. So people will know that, oh wait, I'm buying a luxurious exclusive car, an exclusive brand, not just a James Bond. We need to get away from all this James Bond. We need the new 2020 branding. So hopefully that helps. And then for me personally, would I buy Aston Martin now? It's a luxurious brand. If you don't own any luxurious shares, this might be something for you. A company that stands about 50, 60 pence, I don't really care. Between 30 and 60, they're still low. You know, they are still in trouble. You know, you have to bear in mind this is super high risk. So if you put, let's say, you put £1,000, £500, £5,000, what do you have to lose? You will lose 100%. Your risk is 100%. Do not think that you're buying into this company to make money, but you have to know that your risk is 100%. If Aston Martin go bankrupt for the 8th time, yes, they've gone bankrupt 7 times. If they go bankrupt for the 8th time, boom, your money goes to 0. But then you need to be positive. We have to live in a positive lifestyle sometimes. What if these 3 gentlemen, Toto Wolff, Tobias Moore, the CEO, who's coming in August by the way, and Canadian billionaire Lawrence Stroll with his contacts, trying to beef up the company, trying to cost cut, reduce. They've started reducing 500 staff. They've changed all the board out. Loads of boards have left. They're going to bring in new board. What if these 3 superhero could turn around the company and turn it into a more iconic brand? bring in luxurious car, bring in engine, bring things that people want, make it so exclusive that people are going to pay money for it. If they do turn it around, it's not going to be quick, by the way. If they do turn it around, what if you go £1, £2, £3, £4? What if they produce 7,500 cars a year, all handmade, delivered to households for people who can afford? They could be even worth £5, £6 a share. I am serious. There is a huge upside potential. There's only one road down to hell, which is you go bankrupt, zero. But then the potential upside from 50p to £1 is twice. 50p to £2 is 4 times. 50p to £5 is 10 times. It will take time. We will still need to see initiatives like electric vehicles on the road, because by 2040, 2050, we're not going to drive in a petrol cars anyway. We need electric cars. We need to go up against the Mercedes. We need to go up against Tesla, Neo, Nikola, all these big brands out there. So let's see what this big German CEO will do for us. I don't have a crystal ball to tell that this is a definite win, because I have said in the beginning, this is higher risk than Carnival, EasyJet, AIG, Barclays, Lloyds. So play your card well, huge upside, understand the risk, monitor it closely. It's one of those you buy something that you can afford. Like my stake, my diversified portfolios, never buy a high risk share of more than 10% of the overall portfolio. If you are, or you already have that, then do not come here. But if your portfolio is lacking luxury, if it's lacking high risk, then yes, you have to go for it. You have to check your portfolio. So this is me. This is what I think of Aston Martin. It caught my radar finally. I ignored it during IPO. I refused to look at it when it was 10 bucks. I didn't even want to sniff at it in 2019 when it was 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 50 pence. Aston Martin at 50 pence. Something to consider. So the only good that comes out of it is these 3 big names. Hopefully they turn it around, and let's see the changes over time, guys. So that's me. That's the end of my presentation. I hope you like. Please do like and subscribe, share with your friends and family. And do join me on my Facebook page, which I update people on a daily basis. And if you're a super fan, then you can join me on my Patreon page. Okay, so have a good day, and I hope that I can drive in Aston Martin one day. I seriously hope. It's a really nice car. It's really, but not in the dull James Bond grey, maybe in bright red or something. No wait, that's a Ferrari. Anyway, I'm not a car person, but hope you enjoy this. Have a good day, guys. Bye.